So, welcome back to Level Up TV at levelupyourgame.net with me, Disrepute, and NVC. And
hello.
Yeah, hello. And tonight we're on to map 2, the Ukraine versus the United Kingdom. Let's have a look at the teams quickly. Triple Sex, Extreme, BZD, and Vendigo for the Ukraine. And for the United Kingdom, Batija, Q50, Chumbo, and Garpy. Two very strong lineups out. First map went to the UK, 179-142. That was Purgatory. This is the Ukraine's map pick. Dreadful place. They need to win this to take it to the third map. But, very importantly, the UK need to win this match, so it's all on the line here.
Yeah, obviously, going to be all about seeing whether one team's going to set up for red armor or for mega health. Usually the weaker team goes for mega health and yellow.
Garpy gets the red plasma straight away. No real pressure on that red room. Just take a shotgun shot, but UK coming out pretty good. Chumbo's got a weapon as well. You can hear the LG and the Railer though, the two key frag weapons. We're in the hands of the Ukraine. That's a dropped LG though. Q50 steals it away 30 seconds before that first quad. They don't know the time of that first quad, remember. It's a random spawn between 30 seconds and the end of the minute. Only we can see it. So you want to set up as early and as close to 30 seconds as you can, but you need the armor and the weapons to survive it out. 3 come in, that high route, the UK not defending it very effectively. It's always the dangerous route to take in as well. Q50 does do a bit of damage, not really enough maybe with that LG, but Garpy coming out with the rocket play, brilliant play from him, and lands right as the quad spawns on its spot. I think he's just backing off, trying to get the shot in there more than anything. Just happened to land on it. I'm not sure he was the best prepared for that quad anyway, but he does have it. Gonna pick up the green armor, 45 health, shotgun.
It's an awkward moment. He doesn't have much health, doesn't have much armor. If he makes his way into the open room, it just take one shot to take him down. So
health's up. Just make sure you secure this red. It is up. He doesn't need it. Q50 takes it in front of him. So NVC, I mean, what are the key kind of tactical decisions you want to make on this map? What are the areas you want to hold and the positions you want to take up?
Well, the team that usually wins is the one that holds red armor and successfully pushes out toward the LG. It's also nice to get the Railgun where you saw Batija there, but BZD going to be able to pick up the frag with the Railgun. So yeah, hold red, push out to LG, push out to Railgun as well, and you should win the map. But there are some teams that prefer holding mega health and yellow side of the map. It's just whether they can do it effectively. This is what Ukraine's job appears to be at the moment, holding the mega yellows. So need to keep LGs themselves.
Teams are tied.
We just saw the rail taken, and this map especially. I mean, the lightning gun and the rail in such contestable positions, you need to have an exact time with them. Weapons spawn every 30 seconds from the second they're picked up. So we saw their rail was picked up at 7. It's going to spawn at 37. Ukraine took that last one, so you'd expect them to know when it's up and be ready for it.
Railgun's especially important as well. Not toward the power time, but in between, because if UK holding red armor do manage to steal away a Railgun, they can push in that lower corridor and rail toward the mega health. Rail people using the bounce pad going across over the top of mega health. So Railgun for them is what's going to be important between the power ups and LG when it does come to power up time. So
and we see too the Ukraine players do have Railguns and LG in their hand. Triple Sex and BZD who's waiting on this. BZD, it's not even challenged. UK make probably an intelligent call, going to try and counter it. I think Batija thought that was the quad coming then. It was a player going in ahead, which is the wise thing to do. BZD probably should have taken a bit more damage from a distance there by Garpy, but Garpy seems to back off. That rocket almost takes him. Batija gets the frag, puts an end to that run that looked pretty dangerous.
Yeah, I'm actually really looking forward to seeing Ukraine hold red armor here. If they can manage to keep the push out to LG and Railgun and do what they're doing when they were holding the mega side of the map, they're going to be in a very good position. But it could also go wrong. Let's see.
Q50, good play. Just get the frag, confiscated the rail as well. Triple Sex takes that mega away from the UK though on that side of the map, so the UK are going to have to have moved in. Well, it's great plasma on Triple Sex, rips him to shreds, and Batija finishes off with the rockets. God, I'd be so angry if I was Triple Sex then. Well, basically with myself, but Batija wisely switching away, so he doesn't want to drop his weapon. Extreme did get the frag, although he's fragged himself. It's only a 1 frag game between the two teams. Switched around BZD right on top of that railgun spawn. Green armor as well. It's 40 seconds before quad, probably a little bit too early to stand around there.
Teams are tied.
Teams are definitely getting more effective at attacking. Look at that counter by Batija! Just came out of nowhere. He must have heard BZD just moving around. Was ready with the plasma. Confiscates the rail as well. Gets himself a red. Great bit of play by Batija. Now we're 20 seconds before the quad. And I know Batija will be thinking about securing this upper doorway once they get in there. Oh my god, that's a great counter from Extreme though with the shotgun. All the UK rushing in, and look, the defensive play as well. Look at that wide BZD jump. Garpy catches him in the shaft. He's going to walk into this room, and there's no one really to stop him. He's going to take out 3 of them, is he? Chumbo grabs the quad. Just railed though. Second rail takes out the quad. Wow, look at his crazy play before that quad. And at the quad time as well.
Very aggressive from both teams, it really is. And what's interesting is that it doesn't look like Ukraine want to play the red armors. They stole it earlier before the last power up, and then they moved straight toward Mega again. But then the weird thing is, UK weren't in a rush to go back to red either. So I have no idea what both teams' end game plan is, because at the moment, like they're just running around the map.
Well, it looks like the Ukraine are trying to put pressure on this red position now. BZD caught in the back by Garpy though, and machine gun is fragged. All 4 UK players go down into that railgun area. That's not probably the best positioning from them. Batija, we're on, needs a weapon. Does actually get one. 3 seconds to go before the red spawns as well, so might as well stay with him as he picks that. Can't really get in on that. Oh my god, 2 railers down there. Need to put pressure on those railers as the UK move into that red room. Let's have a look at some of the stats here. 9-5. Red, Batija just counters him straight away. 9-5 in favour of the UK and the red. 7-6 on the yellows as well. Even the greens are even. But the Megas 9-1 way in favour of the Ukraine. That really shows the sides of the map they've been on. But the Ukraine have definitely timed that Mega a lot more effectively than the UK.
Definitely. I don't think they're ever going to try and hold red armor in this game. Maybe later on, the last couple of minutes to throw UK off, but really does seem they want to play Mega, regardless. I guess it does give you a better entrance into the quad.
I can't believe the UK not the best defence again on that upper doorway, and that is always the threatening doorway that players come in from. They have that height advantage. They can rush through and dive right on you. Ukraine defend the quad successfully. It's not a stacked quad, but he does have a shotgun. He does have a rocket. Mega's up as well.
I want to see him have the railgun, but it looks like he's just going to try and do the run with a shotgun.
Misses out on the shaft. Did his teammate pick it up? He did. So here we go. Triple Sex with the lightning gun with quad. Going to get an easy kill on Q50. I'm not really sure why Q52 is running in like that, but
too much noise.
Batija fragged. And the quad comes to a close. Not a massive amount of frags on quad runs in this map normally, unless you get really lucky, but that has put Ukraine ahead.
Yeah, look at this, they're moving straight back toward Mega. They do a bit of damage with red, but they don't care about it. Actually, wow, look at the UK plasma. It's got to be Q50, yeah.
That's a completely pointless pickup of Mega by Triple Sex. I mean, he had 3 health, he's effectively just gone up to spawn health. Not even that. So that Mega Health's not an advantaged pickup that time. The UK, yeah, we did see, as you pointed out with all the plasma, they had like 3 UK players there, making sure that they got that LG.
But I mean, it's not really helping UK at all going that direction. And if anything, they need to push toward the railgun and actually get some of those picked up, because if Ukraine are just going to sit on Mega side of the map, then the railgun's going to be way more useful pushing in the lower entrance railing toward that location than an LG would be. Obviously both would help, but I think rail more so.
Batija just taking that red and the 50 health, 85, 100 railgun and plasma he's got. He's looking nice for quad in 20 seconds. Should have a good setup for that. Let's have a look at some of the scores. A minute plus 11 net for Vendigo, 3.5k damage. On the other team, yeah, Garpy, 3.6k damage plus 11 net. It's a 7 frag margin. 2 quads apiece. Ukraine have had more time on it. I wouldn't say necessarily more frags. 13-1 on those megas now. Only 13-7 on the reds, so as you say, they're getting an advantage by getting the megas, and they're getting them completely cleanly, while the UK being challenged for all their reds. Oh, Batija just dodging those grenades expertly in the end. He didn't take any damage still. Oh my god, he's taken out 2 of them with the plasma. 3 of them with the rail. He's done all the work. He rewards himself with that quad. Interesting little bounce pad maneuver. Is he going back for that red? It is up. Oh, should probably be using plasma. He tries... What do you call them, NVC?
Arrogant rails.
And they don't pull off this time. He really should have used the plasma. In fact, probably should have used the shotgun.
Well, 16 health. I think he wanted to keep his distance. So, but at the end of it, of course.
So, started off a great maneuver in that quad room, but Batija will be disappointed with the quad run itself. Could have got a red. Could have got a frag at least. Oh, nice counter. He does manage to grab that red. Good timing on it again, you see. But there we go. Every time Ukraine are pressuring those red pickups as much as you can. Whereas on the other side of the map, is there any pressure on the megas? Let's see.
Railgun, that's fine.
15-1. Nice bit of shotgun work there. BZD left with 4 health. He's surely going to be easily taken out by Garpy. He's going to move himself down into that rail basement. He's in 100% rail himself, so he could do with one. Nice bit of LG on Vendigo, who just stopped in his tracks, didn't know what to do. And look at the spawn. That's pretty unfortunate of Vendigo. Teams are actually tied on that frag as well. And look, 2 people down below. Nice first rocket. Second rocket as well. He didn't get the frags though.
Does have the Railgun time though, Garpy. I hope that this time they'll mount an attack, especially after this power up, because the Railgun would be spawning just as quad spawns. Which, you know, 2 seconds before.
It was Garpy just running in by himself, wasn't it? Batija, nice bit of dodging, comes around, hits nice plasma as well. Only 20 health left for extreme. But Batija's lost out there because I think he was the guy with the red. Looks like the Ukraine, well, there's no other pressure from anywhere else. Well, there's Batija moving in there. Quad up in a couple of seconds as Triple Sex goes down. Picked by Vendigo.
Garpy took the red, now he's got the Railgun, and this is going to be very effective for dealing damage to that quad.
Oh my god, 3 health. There you go, you called it in VC. He's just going to have to back off for that 50. He's still railable, so he's still got to be careful. 5 seconds to go until the red. He's wasted a lot of this quad time waiting around. And there he is, Garpy. There you go again, NVC. Read the situation. Garpy doing a great job there, and that is something you can definitely do on this map. Decide not to go to quad, give them away. They didn't really do that, but you could play a defensive game, just counter the quad. Great railing by Garpy in 75%. 2 impresses for him.
This is what I mean. Look at the angles he can now hit and toward the mega health. Ukraine side of the map that was safe, and now open to 80 damage shots from across the map.
69% rail. Oh my god, gets countered by the shotgun. Oh, he needed to hit that one. Needs a teammate to come in and take this next rail, which is up in a second. No one's there though. Gonna cycle away from Garpy. Actually, Triple Sex did have a nice stacker. They took a lot of damage. Look at that plasma by Chumbo. Finally, we're getting to see Chumbo again. Gonna pick this red straight down to the rail.
Actually, Garpy, just so you know, is pushed toward quad with his Railgun. Oh, actually, he's failed, but was pushing around the map with it.
Chumbo's got a really nice stack, 30 seconds before quad. He has got enough shotgun shots as well to last it out up there. I think he should go and just wait up there. Nice first kill. Bit of plasma spam, good work from Chumbo. Doesn't really want to back off. He wants to get in that doorway, if anything. Q50 should get around the front of the bounce pad and... Well, I suppose Chumbo wants to wait for the quad, but you need to get right in that doorway because this is the problem. As soon as they start jumping through, they're going to be really difficult to take out. There you go. I mean... I don't blame Chumbo, especially there, but the whole UK team, I don't know why they don't do it. Why don't they cover that upper doorway? They haven't yet in the whole map.
It's basic TDM, isn't it? But I guess if they've not assigned certain players to do it, everyone gets in and wants to watch another doorway. I mean, You guarantee to either just hold them back or go down. It's very unlikely.
I mean, the
that
problem
frags
there
in the doorway.
is obviously Chumbo's in the best position to block off that doorway with his armor and his weapons, etc. But they needed his armor for the quad. I mean, it's just that argument, isn't it? Do you waste that armor trying to defend a position? Or do you get the quad with the armor? I mean, the reality was he probably needed to go in that doorway and block them off from coming so that they even had a chance of getting the quad. Not that he necessarily could have stopped 3 players coming in with only a shotgun. It is a 10 frag difference now in favour of Ukraine. It's not a massive lead.
Yeah, but you know, again, UK have no railguns. Maybe Garby can get one off BZD, no?
I'm going to cycle away from BZD.
Excellent.
I don't understand why they don't just commit more. I mean, if I was Garpy and I just got 5-6 kills with Railgun, I'd be like, well, I want to do this some more. And I'd coordinate my team to help me get some Railguns. I'd find out the time and I'd go for it. But
yeah, the UK really need to stop these frags at the moment, because every time we switch to a Ukraine player, they are getting a frag in, a shot in, doing damage, and the kills are not coming towards the UK, they're going to the Ukraine.
yeah, and now Extreme and the other Ukraine players are even starting to rail back.
Oh, good counter from Chumbo, really good frag. That is 2 brilliant frags there. Batija comes out with that rail as well, and Chumbo straight into this rail position 3 seconds before it spawned. He needs to spam that doorway, come on.
He's railable though.
Yeah, that's a good point. Rail is of course 80 damage. He's only got 69 health now. Is the 50 up below? Well, careful! Does go really aggressive, and yeah, I think he just needed to be a little bit more patient there. Maybe got the 50 below the red, waited for the red maybe. You don't need to necessarily run out and try and get frags with quad. Sometimes it's just better to secure a position and an item for the next period of play, because the Ukraine are now into the red room.
Yeah, BZD with another Railgun.
Good plasma by Chumbo, and he has got that red as well, so they've done a great job, the UK, again, of moving back into the red. And let's see what Chumbo can do from this position. He hasn't got too much ammo on the plasma though, so he's got to be careful. That's quite a lot of armor to lose for no real damage there. Vendigo picks up the rail. Again, not challenged by anyone. He can just stand in this basement as long as he wants. It's a 20 frag margin. Efficient frag on Garpy. It's definitely going the way of the Ukraine at the moment.
I don't get it, and I really don't get it. I mean, you put Q50 on Mega Health for an entire game, and then come onto a completely different map, and you give none of that roles to any of your players. It's like the team doesn't know kind of game they want to play.
Nice couple of rockets by Q50. Who's countered perfectly by Extreme. Who's going to move into the squad area now against Garpy's machine gun. That's not going to stop anyone. Or maybe it is. Ukraine going to pick up this penultimate quad. 10th impressive. This is a Ukraine map, I think.
Yeah, they played excellently. Really have.
They've really farmed that rail.
Yeah, and they haven't been bothered about red armor. They've just been like, well, if you want to just stack all your players on red armor and try and push us at LG, we'll just take railguns for free. We'll put out twice the amount of damage as you. I mean, Chumbo 4.6k damage. Atia only 5.6, Q50 only 5.2. It's only Garpy that's above 6.
Yeah, all of the Ukraine team are above 6k damage. Let's see the quads. They have had an extra quad and a bit more time with it. I think it's all the rails though. We see a lot of rail frags and a lot of rail shots coming from the Ukraine. And we haven't seen enough pressure on that rail position from the UK. This, I mean, come on, let's not write it off yet though, eh?
In my opinion, it is just the railgun that's lost in this game, and I cannot see them bringing 13 frags back with one quad 1 minute. So Yeah.
Let's see. Chumbo with the rocket launcher. Oh no, just gives away a rail. Probably should have realised his health there, didn't drop that one. Chumbo getting pummeled, should get the frag on Extreme. He's here at quad on his own 20 seconds before. Needs his team to support him. He's here at the right time, no one else is though. Bachija coming through. Only 2 UK players here still. Need the other 2 to turn up. Ukraine swarming in. Oh, great pummel. So you got a few seconds till quad. Extreme just blocks off Bachija in the back. Where the hell are the other 2 UK players? Garpy and Q50. I mean, Ukraine probably had 3 spawn cycles where they got into quad there. Where were the UK players?
Yep, and you know, are Ukrainian going to be ahead here on frag difference for third map?
Oh, we'll have to wait and see right at the end, so...
I think they could be, you know, despite it looking like Ukraine were playing very reckless. Well, actually, Betty is hiding. Look, it looks like they definitely want to try and keep the frag lead.
The difference was 37 in the first map. Extreme really stacked that rocket. Didn't do enough damage to him. Did pick up that yellow, of course.
Yeah, it's actually smart play by UK. They saw the score lines close. They were like, well, we just group up this small tight corridor here. We'll be able to at least even the frags.
Red wins.
Yeah, they're gonna be able to choose if they eliminate first or opponents does.